Hello, I think I just missed uploading my first video last week in a very long time since I was away from my vacation. But nevertheless, I'm here for another update, and this one will be the current market and sentiments of sellers and buyers. For some strange reason during my vacation in Japan, I had numerous past and new clients approaching me and wanting to list their property for sale, while at the same time, buyers were also in the mood of taking a look at the market as well. But nothing is bright and shiny. And in fact, I don't think it is a good real estate market. So I thought it would be a good idea to share some of the sentiments of the real estate market and also talk about the newly released Toronto Regional Real Estate Board numbers. Let's take a look right after this. Hey, welcome back to another video on the AV Team Real Estate channel. I'm Antonio and I am a local real estate agent in the GTA. If you were enjoying the weekly video from this channel, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel so that it can be shared with more people who want to get updated on the real estate market in Toronto. Greatly appreciate it. If you have any inquiries about the real estate, don't hesitate to contact me via the first link in the description down below. It's been a while since I talked about the current real estate market. As per the newest Toronto Real Estate Board report, sales transactions have been down for 2 straight months since the beginning of the year. Although we had a slight rebound during January and February, it looks like the hope of the supposed hottest season of the year in spring didn't come to fruition, as many thought of a rebound. This is the graph of the sales activity since 2019 until presently in 2024. Hopefully that could give you a better perspective on how this has compared throughout the past 7 years. Overall, the trend stands where the sales usually start slow, then creep up during the spring and slow down during the summer, and then typically come back up during the fall and slow down during the winter. As usual, the Toronto Real Estate Board released data year over year, and currently in January it was 4,223 and was up from January of 2023 at 3,083. But don't forget that 2023 was one of the worst years in 20 plus year history. However, it started the year with a good positive impact on sales, was not bad compared to prior years, and was only down from the incredible 2021 and 2022. Continuing in February 2024, the sales were 5,607, obviously up from the year prior in 2023 of 4,783 sales. However, during the peak, such as in 2021, the sales were as high as 10,970, but nevertheless, the signs were encouraging early in the year. March 2024 is when the momentum starts to reveal the fake rebound. It was recorded at 6,560 sales and was down from the prior year in 2023 at 6,896. This is in fact quite surprising when last year's sales were also bad and the current year in March was even lower. The contrast is even higher when compared to 2021, which was the peak for the past 7 years at a whopping 15,652 sales. Now, the latest sales reported in April of 2024 are 7,114, which is down for the second straight month from the prior year in 2023 at 7,531. The Bank of Canada held off the rate cut as anticipated, and as a result, the buyers are sitting on the sidelines, and the number of sales once again failed to rise. Again, in the past, before the rate hike in 2021, the sales were as high as 13,663, and even at the rate hike year in 2022 was at 8,008. The fun facts of April sales at 7,114 were only better than the pandemic year in 2020, when it was shut down at a record low of 2,975. This is already a very discouraging sign in April of this year. I hope this graph can give you an overall picture of the current trend. But what about the average prices? Most buyers are anticipating prices to go way lower due to the high interest rate, especially when everyone is expecting a rate cut that has never happened so far. So sellers, however, are not willing to let go of the property at a discount. Hence, the sales are much lower even at the peak of the spring market, and the average prices remain relatively flat. Let's quickly take a look at the latest April trap report to confirm that. By taking a look at the new listing, it was up by 47.2% from last year at 11,509 in April of 2023 to 16,941 in April 2024. Active listings are also up at a whopping 74.4%. That's to say, the inventory was at a high level, yet there were low sales. This usually means that there is price pressure since there are so many properties on the market with low sales, but the prices are still up by 0.3%, which is quite resilient. Why are the prices not going down significantly? Well, first, the sellers' expectations are way different from those of the buyers. When the sellers think that their home is worth this much and the buyers think that the price should be lower, this simply means no sales transactions. Hence, we are witnessing one of the slowest sales in recent months. But this data could only tell one part of the story, because in each of the different pockets of area, there are still multiple offers happening, although most are failing as we speak. I'm mentioning the fact that I'm working with a few clients that are looking to sell in the Toronto East area near Danforth and another in Toronto West near Etobicoke in Mimico. And after going through the analysis, some are still selling pretty well with multiple offers. Another client in the York region is at Markham and Richmond Hill, and they are selling pretty quickly within a week on the offer day. It is worth noting that sales are happening mostly in freehold properties, with much fewer sales recorded for condo apartments. In my previous video, I also stated that the high record of new and active listings was mostly in condo units, and the freehold properties are still in very low inventory. Therefore, prices are still trending higher than expected. As an active real estate agent on the current market, I'm confident to report that this is quite accurate because I'm currently helping multiple clients that are selling their freehold and downsizing to condo apartments. And that's why I can confirm that this is happening. Condos are much harder to sell in the current market. And also, move-in ready or fully renovated units are usually much easier because most buyers that I encounter are end users. Investors on the other side are usually the one who expect a huge lopsided discount. That also explains why the prices haven't come down as much, since most sales happen in the freehold asset class. End users are usually competing for homes that look great and pay a higher price, and there are far fewer investors in the sales activities. Hopefully this cleared up some confusion about the current Toronto real estate market for those who are not familiar. Toronto prices are quite volatile, and they can change on a weekly basis and could differ in different pockets of the city. If you have questions or want to speak to me to discuss your situation, don't hesitate to contact me via the link in the description below. I am more than happy to try to answer your questions. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you in the next video.